Welcome, I'm Ted.
I'm Mary.
And we're here from Mitchell's Piano Gallery in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Today is the first of a series of videos that we're going to make that are going to introduce you to the world of pianos. What are some differences between types of pianos, and kind of give you that real nice introduction to this world. So today our topic is going to be an acoustic piano and what an acoustic piano is. So to begin us off on that, the first thing to know about an acoustic piano is it's something you don't plug in.
That's something you don't plug in. You know, a lot of people come into the store and they're afraid to ask because, you know, they're afraid we're gonna, you know, and they come in and they're like, what? I don't even know what to look for. What is? And we say the word acoustic and they're like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it just goes
so if
right
you're one of
over.
those people, it's fine. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Like Ted said,
We're not here to judge.
no.
So an acoustic piano, there are three benefits to an acoustic piano. The first is you have that natural sound, right? And that natural sound comes from actual strings, metal strings inside the piano that vibrate, and you hear that vibration of the strings, and that's that sound. It's a fantastic thing. One of the other features of an acoustic instrument is it has a visceral touch. And with that sound, that vibration has to come from somewhere. And so where it comes from is an actual mechanism that you press down and a hammer swings and hits that string, causing it to vibrate. And so it gives you that visceral, tactile feeling. And then the third, Mary, you want to go into a little bit about just that beautiful look, right?
Well, yes, and you said the word visceral twice. I like
Did
that
I?
word.
Wow,
I'm gonna
visceral
write
is
that
one of
down.
my favorite words.
I like the word
yeah.
visceral. Remember that word. So when you come into our
good
store,
one.
use the word visceral, and we'll know you're watching this video.
Absolutely, you get an extra discount.
The furniture of it, I mean, you know, that sounds sort of, I don't know, what's the word? I don't know, like you're trying, like, oh, I just want a piece of furniture, you know, come in. But actually that is important. You want the aesthetic feeling when you walk into a house. Some people want the look of an acoustic piano, whether it be a grand piano, you know, a baby grand piano, or an upright piano. Some people even come in and they say, I want, you know, like one of those old pianos that I grew up with, you know, an upright piano. So an upright piano is something that you know, can put against the wall. Of course, a grand piano is, you know, the kind that lay flat. The strings actually go horizontally. And an upright piano, the strings go vertically. And so, I mean, we can go further into a diagram of that, but so it just depends on, and it's a very important decision. Do I want a piece of, you know, a nice piece of furniture in the house that's also going to sound wonderful and give that acoustic feel and sound? And, you know, there's different types of wood. You know, do I want an ebony polished piano? Do I want a satin finish? Do I want a wood grain, and what color wood grain? And so there's all these factors that are very important as far as the aesthetics and the feel when you know, as part of your decor of your home. That's important to some people.
Totally. And Mary, would you say that like when you think especially like grand piano shape, like that's something that's like iconic, and you see it in somebody's room and it becomes a focal point, wouldn't you say?
Right, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And some people want a grand piano just, you know, specifically, I don't care what it looks like, I want the sound. But a lot of people, they really want that look, you know, so that's why they have it in a certain room. And also the acoustics, you know, making sure that the sound is going to, you know, carry or maybe not carry, so it's not so loud.
Fills the space that
Fills
it's
the
in.
space,
Absolutely.
that's right. Can I use visceral in that?
Please, absolutely.
Okay, and so to give that visceral effect, I don't even know what that means, but it sounded good. So
it's intense. It's
it is
natural, right? It's an
intense.
intense.
It's intense.
It's visceral.
Yes. So If you want that feel and of that hammer and the felt hammer hitting those strings and the action of that, there is a sort of an organic feel to that.
That's a good word.
Organic.
I like it.
Organic.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to say visceral again.
No. Organic's our new word.
Organic.
Organic.
So, but that's true. You do get that organic feel that you don't get from any other instrument other than, well, I mean, you get it from from any other instrument that's not an acoustic instrument. To wrap up.
I think we're past our 5-minute mark now.
Okay,
too.
be quiet. All right, we'll cut and edit some things. But to wrap up, an acoustic piano is basically any acoustic instrument is anything you don't plug in. So it can be a grand piano, an upright piano. Do you like the feel of when you play it, of the actual hitting of the strings? And that's about it. So join us for the next video, digital pianos.
Organic.
Visceral.